New York City is tearing itself apart, and the one man who could stop it is sitting in a pet hospital saying goodbye to his dog. This is Bob Reynolds, one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel universe, and right now he cannot even hold himself together. A mysterious crystalline infection has been erupting across the globe, and without the Sentry, the Avengers and Fantastic Four have been fighting a losing battle trying to contain it. But Bob has been completely unreachable, because Normie, his beloved dog, is dying. While the city cracks and splinters around him, Bob takes one last flight above the skyline with Normie cradled in his arms, whispering how sorry he is. That is when the Hulk shows up at his door, not to fight, not for any mission, just to sit with Bob and his wife Lindy, gently petting the old dog and quietly telling Bob that Hulk is here to help. Meanwhile, across town, the Kingpin is in a coma and his entire criminal empire is on the edge of collapse. His right-hand man, Nevin, delivers a cold message to the criminal council, every envelope on the table containing years' worth of evidence. Fisk has assembled against each of them, all primed to be released to federal authorities the moment Fisk dies. If Fisk goes, they all go down with him. Back at the Baxter building, Reed Richards has been running tests on the crystals for days with zero answers. He quietly slips away to break into the Sentry's watchtower and access Clock, the Sentry's AI companion, using a failsafe override code for exactly this kind of emergency. What Clock tells him stops him cold. The crystalline attacks are directly connected to the Void, Sentry's dark alter ego. For every heroic act Bob performs, the Void balances it with equal destruction. The two cannot exist without each other, which means Bob being the Sentry is making things worse. But none of that matters right now, because at the pet hospital, the vet delivers those two words no pet owner ever wants to hear. He's gone. The grief tears through Bob immediately, and the Void begins surfacing right there in the hospital room, his eyes going dark and his whole body breaking down as Lindy screams at the staff to get away from him. Bob staggers out into the night, telling himself over and over that he cannot be the Sentry right now. But Clock keeps calling. Captain Marvel and Spider-Man are barely holding the city together as the crystals erupt at multiple locations at once, and Reed orders Clock to reach Bob immediately because the world simply cannot wait. Bob finally stops in a quiet park, broken, tear-stained, still in his civilian clothes, but when Clock asks if he requires assistance, something shifts deep inside him. Golden light begins crackling across his entire body, and the Sentry rises, fully operational, ready to respond.